Hello and good evening, everybody. This is going to be a stream where we look into the Kruger L-21. Ooh. And we're gonna find out how that guy is. Okay, I hope that one started well. The delay is always quite insane. Let me see how that music is going to be for all of you guys. Good. Alright, we have a new shipping game. You all heard of it, the L-21 from Kruger. And definitely want to have a look, and we're gonna check it out here on Microtec. I wear a special flight suit for this occasion. It's a scorched Argo helmet, which is an only in atmosphere helmet. You can't use it outside of atmosphere due to it. You can see the nose. Can you see the nose? Yeah, but it sort of looks nice. I kind of like this helmet. I wear the Lynx black armor together with the True Depth scorched and the dust up arms. So we have a quite a nice outfit to test out this beautiful ship that sits just around here. Look at it. You can say what you want. It reminds me on a Jaguar E type. Not that I'm saying that I'm particularly into the Jaguars, but definitely a Jaguar under those ships that we're currently having. Absolutely special. It's outrageously nice how it looks. So, keep the nose up. Hey Max, how are you doing? Nice reading you. Let's see what's going on with the chip. So let's get into it and let's start it up. To climb over it, like in a very old ship from the early times. They started it up nicely. The punch it has when it gets fired up is very nice. For visual purposes, we remove those guns for a while. Listen to it. Look at the gear. Look how it's placed. Look how it's designed. Set up beautifully underneath it. Store, obviously, and the controversial fin on the bottom of it. Let's call out for this hangar. Check out those thrusters. Hey, it's just absolutely special, and it's pointy on the back and on the front. Remember, it needs to be pointy. Okay, well, let's bring it out. Oh, we still have to see stream starting sign up. Just let me change that in a moment. Totally forgot about that. Tick. Here we are in. Night skies. Oh yeah, this is an evening. Let's head toward the sunset. See how it pushes up here. Getting an in-atmosphere flight here of 323 meters per second with a boost. Boosted out pretty quickly, obviously, and of course that's what rocket over there. What he does, that he just hit the skyline for a moment. See how it moves. See how the thrusters are glowing out here? That's just massive. Let's give it a boost. Let's listen to the thrust. You see how quick the velocity indicator adjusts to our push. One push forward, still 255 in atmosphere here. On a very low fly around this one here. Let's see how long it takes till I smash it the first time. I hope I can do the full hour that this testing's going. I can do without a smash, but yeah, who knows. Fixed turning rate. Of course we're gonna go over to a different planet where we have less atmosphere, where we can push that beast even a little bit further. But the nice thing here on Microtec is that we have just better looks. We might go over to Clio, and hopefully we don't have too much of a bad weather over there, because bad weather on Clios means zero visibility. Zero visibility means hard time not hitting any shrubs. Okay. I hope that the weather would be a bit brighter as it is here, with less evening, and as we just see, we let this thruster pull up and see how long it takes to get out of atmosphere. Always a good thing. That's one of the things why I like those city hoppers, to have less time to get out. So we're out 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and out of atmosphere. So the exit of the atmosphere we do in about 12 seconds, which is, I mean, there are definitely faster ones, considering the Origin 325, for example, which is why is it wanting to go to the planet first? Oh, game. I want us to over here. Up into route, interesting. So I need to find this manually. Like this. Might be this here. Nope. 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 Sorry. Because I want to have us right in between of the daylight thing. Well, let's just try this one and see where it goes. Not gonna waste too much time on looking for something. Okay, let's go in a short quantum here. How that goes. Entry sound back into. Okay, we're slightly further away from the daylight, nighttime, nighttime. I intended, but that's how it is. Let's hit those clouds and go into the shrubs, into the mountains. Here my guy breathing already, so you see it pushes hard into atmosphere if we go out here. The turning rate is insane. Let's scratch those trees. That's a red out just from pushing in the boost. Definitely beast when it comes to turning and around. Let's catch some grazers. Yeehaw. But you definitely don't want to scratch anything that is around here. You just don't want to. Because a little scratch on here, especially when now is the shields down, as we hear in the what's it called, in nav mode. Yeah, you don't want to do that. It's gonna get very quick, I assume. I haven't actually been flying that thing a lot. I haven't had a lot of time of it, and you always need to be mindful about that little fin down there. It just goes out. Get a sense for how wide your wings are. This is definitely a Jaguar we're flying here. Oh, it's going to be like very flat over here, so let's go into more exciting surroundings than just being flat. And with the sun angle that we're currently having here, ooh, blackout, close to blackout, have quite a challenge to distinguish the terrain due to a lot of a lot of light coming in. One thing to make your descents even faster is turning off the gravity. What is it called? The gravity compensation. So when you're going for a ridge and you hit a ridge and you want to go. Let the ship fall down as fast as possible. You turn off the gravity compensation and you go even faster down there. So it needs a little bit less pressure on the pitch, which is still the fastest way to turn that ship. just like this little Jaguar on your Sundays day out, lying on a prime. But yeah, the speeds here is still quite low. That's not as challenging to fly. So let's head over to a low atmosphere planet. And as we, unlike to other cruise ships, we actually have a quantum drive in this one. You can do that. And now again, you can see how fast we are out of the atmosphere. Yeah, it's less fat than a 325. But now it's easy to see how the speed is pulling up 700, 800, 900 meters per second, 1000, 1100, 1200, 1224 max speed out in the vacuum. Let's try Clio. Oh wait, I grabbed U-turn. We want a Clio. One of my favorite moons out here on the Microtec. I have other moons that I'm even more in favor than that one, but from the atmosphere here, oh, wrong. From the atmosphere perspective, it's quite interesting, and it has a nice way of playing it out with, and the color scheme of Clio every now and then is really nice. Problematic is with Clio that a lot of the time we have a lot of storms in here, which definitely will add to the challenge of flying that scene. Okay, ray out again. Okay, oh, can expect some icy weather. Let's go here for Jaguar E macrographs research output. Let's see what's done here. 7K out, and now I need to adjust for a moment to the new situation, because otherwise I will pancake the ship in a very short time, because now we fly up to red out when boost. Okay, let's do that short. Okay, we fly this one with 400 meters per second with nav mode. Let's check it out how we are in. Yeah, with shields we are 229, so we keep it on nav mode to keep it interesting. So there are, I think, a whole petition going on for removing this fin that it's on the ground. It reminds me on a yacht. So that's somehow pretty interesting. And I'm still curious now how that's going to be, so we're quite on a faster pace out here now. Oh, it's about the same actually. It's actually not even that fast, so we might need to get over to... what is it? In Crusader, I forgot the name. The other one. This one, Yella. Yeah, exactly. Yella is a very nice low-fly planet, as much as Lyria is, or Walla. But for doing all the Onyx missions, which a video will come up shortly, I'm on it. I'm currently located around Microtec, even if I heard you have a Crusader you can do as well, the Onyx missions, which is a very nice combo of missions to do. Let's do some corners. Yep, let's go Maverick Top Gun style. Those ridges. That's gonna be a short one. Cornering isn't that it's doing the turns you can do. Let's go into the slow as it does. Well, yep, possible, but swift one. Boosting it up, close to spread out, 435 meters. The roll that you can do with this ship is just insane. It's just massive. We have quite some side winds here. I don't know, you can't really see it, what it does with the ship, but I can feel it as I fly it, so this whole turbulence is... They have quite a grip on this smallest ship here that we have here. Close to the red out, get into outside perspective again. Have a look, boost it up. I lined it up just not as nice as I wanted to. All the flatness out here. And it's a very nice ship to fly. Okay, so pull out those guns. 2 ballistic guns, size 4. Boost speeds with shields 250 350 to change I test the boost in 319 in low atmosphere here. How much more we get with the SCM speed? Yeah, SCM speed got just so slow. but it's an interesting look. Okay, so we've seen some flying with that one. Tested it out on low flying. Let's test it on a different range. Let's get into some combat situations with that little beauty and see what we can. Haven't tested this at all. First time in combat with this ship. Let's pull it up the contract. As always, before I do anything, I pull out where are we? What did they Okay, that's an orange one. Let's try. Well, oh, that's the one. So yeah, let's go for this one. Let's check this out. Maybe even we find some. What's it called? Find some. Oh, that's pretty close. Maybe we find some ace pilot helmets as well on the side. I heard they're spawning better. The punch it gives out as soon as you are out in getting out of the pump drive, that's pretty massive. I'm curious what it does. I mean, it's a small ship.
Hey, I'm not seeing anything yet. I'm gonna do a deep scan.
Okay, orange level contract. Let's see what this beauty can.
It's a 400 dot, a space pimps, spaceship.
Okay. Quantum beacon. Big bang we're getting back into. The downside is that I wear in that flight helmet, so I can't actually get out into atmosphere. Remaining areas to search. Okay, I have no markers to search for. That's gonna be pretty difficult here. Thing is not entirely ready to fly then.
It's a 400 on a space pimp's spaceship.
No, it doesn't want to let me do it. I can't see those markers. So it might be the helmet that I'm wearing creates that issue.
It's a 400.
So let's go back home shortly. Whether that creates the issue. It's not gonna be long.
It's a 400. 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 It's a 400.
Okay, night approach here. Let's give it a good flight through New Babbage. Blast out some windows in this place and see where it goes. Sometimes the brightness we're having when approaching into the city is massive. And the thing is always then how far it's gonna get till the darkness pitches in and then you can't see the things anymore. The light is not really good on that ship. This is no big help to actually turn on. But I mean, we know where we're gonna head to pass, going past the Tobin Center. Knifing those buildings. Over to New Babbage International Space Station, NBIS. Let's see whether we can rush a capsule that's going below us. That's always fun, to race a capsule. But nobody's getting out of there tonight. They're very fast, so it's really hard to keep up with them. Hey, Demon Omnibus in Tenebris, how are you doing today? And how are you defending the world? Good.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, so here we are again. We had a bit of a flight. Let's change armor and let's see what we're gonna do with that. Because the mission that we try to do, because we want to see as well how is this ship as a combat ship. And for that, I just need to be able to actually get out into not into atmosphere. Get out to what's it called? Vacuum. And with my Argus helmet, that was really nice as a test piloting helmet. But you can't read those atmosphere as is a helmet without proper shield on it. So shortly my loadout. For those who are curious, I still run a full ballistic set, even if I have all those fancy new electric weapons. I just agree on the greatness of it, even with the Zenith sniper rifle, which I was curious about, and I tested it, and it's overheated too quick, too much, too fast. So that's why I'm not it that much weight now. No, that's not the one. So I'm still pretty old school, running P6 LR plus. Where is he? P6 LR and the P8S, which are at the premise in my unbeaten favorites. You have here a Zenith Darkwave sniper, and I have orders as well of those. Sorting function is weird nowadays, so you see what happens. So not as easy to quickly show you all this stuff, but yeah, anyway, we're not really here for that. I just wanted shortly quick up that look. So Demon, you are okay. Lots of work planned for the next week. Made sure editing of project tier end user. Nice. It's always good to have info for the end user. That's really something to appreciate when stuff goes into that direction and it's done there. That's always a lot to appreciate. I assume a lot of work because end users are usually not as easy, and the wishes are very different, so it's very hard to balance all the different needs and to make it as possible without making it a total how you call that? Yeah, just make it and not really for anyone anymore because it's so late for everybody. I wish you all the best and good luck, and make sure to have enough time and breaks and bouncing between a few standard Oh, I bought my favorite one, Pitambu juice. That's just the one to grab out here. I can't tell you, it's delicious. Cookie, so to say. Okay. So let's grab that and let's go out and let's test this L-21 out in a combat situation to see what it does. We have an orange contract to do that. After all that low flying that we did, now let's find out what it does. So, I mean, I'm aware it's not like 100% of a combat ship, but I want to try it out, what it does, because we want to get the whole spectrum. I want to figure it out how to. And at the same time, I want to keep it a little bit slick that we've got here, so that thing is actually watchable if you just want to know a little bit about this ship. Okay, full boost out from atmosphere. Yeah, it's about 15 seconds to leave atmosphere on a Microtec. the original 325, you have about 7 seconds to do the same, so they are a lot faster in atmosphere. But they for sure don't look as great as those ones here. We need to hit an OM. Well, we might just be able to slip it out here. To turn to location. What do you mean invalid target? Come on. Oh, we can. Oh, 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 doesn't want me to. Mining base. Nope. Doesn't want me to do that either. So let's just try to do it that way. Sometimes it works, not always. Oh, it does. Ha! Surprise, surprise. But it feels like if you're a slightly tall person, you have a very, very big thing here. Hello, I can wave my head onto you. Okay, where are we? Okay, we return to location. Now still, we want to get those. Yeah, it doesn't give me the locations. I thought it could have been a problem of the helmet that I'm wearing, that it doesn't give me the location. But it's not. I just don't get the markers, which renders this mission undoable. But of course we can do some, instead of low flight, some mining station flights. Pinching those asteroids, sorry my English. Boosting through it and see what it does. Yeah, in the vacuum it moves slower. The roll is still incredibly fast. The response to the velocity indicator, especially sideways, is still, it's okay, but it's different. So let's just do some asteroid flying then, when the mission says no. Let's see what it does. Again, yeah, this stream is going to be around an hour, because yeah, it's under the week. I got my son's is at my home as well. He's already sleeping, but I just want to keep this one swift and short, and at the same time I want to definitely make sure that I'm surviving this whole run without needing to respawn. And I want to just do my best to punch out a lot as much as I can from that ship, and at the same time I want to show off a bit and survive. Just how we get in between. That's going to be a tricky one. Yep. Yep. Can push it through here. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, I could not. I tried to wanted to do the full turn between those parts, but I couldn't do it. I had to save the whole operation, otherwise I would have sideways into those asteroids just around the corner of this mining base. And you see the blackout is, we're already on the edge of the blackout, and I'm still, of course I'm flying without G-safe at first and secondary, still in SCM mode, so we're like in the combat mode that we're flying right now, not in nav mode, to then push it totally to the limit. In nav mode, we would be permanently in black and red out here. So yeah, you see that was a quick turn that we did here. We run out of boost. The boost is not, it goes down pretty quick, the boost. That's just to notice onto it. So if you boost it here, quick. And if you use it often when you want to do those corners and turns. But this as well because I'm flying with shields, so it's slower. So to leap to this, I just boost, and this makes the whole situation of running out of boost. So let's kick out that nav mode and see what it does here how it flies when we go out with 1200 meters per second. To get there, we have it. And now we have a long lynching time, and that's very dangerous out in the asteroid field. Okay, you see that? Okay, I'm out of boost, so that's the other bad part. Ooh. Okay, right out, turning the ship back into things. 50% boost, so we can work it again. So where's my velocity indicator? Yeah. So it's a lingering beast. In the vacuum, I'd go back to SCM mode. The lingering beast vacuum decoupled, and the boost. Do you boost it today? Are you boosting as well? The boost is okay. Let's go to nav mode again to check it out. We have a boost now. We're getting ready. Boosting us with like down to 75%, so we have some left. We're going close to blackout. We turn it around, boost the other direction, try to bring it to a halt. Wow, no chance without blacking it out. Okay, there we go. So yeah, you see, it's definitely an atmosphere flight ship, so it's a lot more created for that, as you see as well. Even if you see how long it's taking the velocity indicator to come up, push it against flight stream. So there are things, these are things to be wary about, and you're always very close to blackout. Of course, you can't just turn your ship to the other direction to counter the effects of what you have. Getting too fast here, so slow it slowly down, or if we do the hard corners as we did before. So let's charge this boost again. Let's do another one more hard corner. Okay, short the red out, slow down a bit. Okay, hard corner here, just into the other direction. All we can, of course, it's only dual cording, not tri-cording, because tri-cording kicks you. That was too much. Ooh, that's bad. That's so dangerous. Okay, we survived it. I waited a little bit too long before. Yes, you just turn the ship, and that's how you counter the red out. Push it forward, you counter backward to slow it down. Okay, we are 58. Let's try a hard cornering again. We want to go back to here, to the turret, this direction. Go there. All pushes into that direction, getting red out, getting a bit forward, pushing again, and now the velocity indicator comes up. So you really need to play with the back and forth of the direction you're coming from and where you want to go, to make sure that you're not in a continuous red out. Same here with the getting back into SCM mode. It goes pretty quick. So in SCM mode, you have very much higher maneuverability. How is the Wolf on fuel? Does it use it up quickly? At the present moment, everything uses up, well, at least the quantum fuel is used up pretty quickly. But let me see how much we used so far. So for this flight time we had, half of it by now. No, it's already 50 minutes in. So I would say we've been in there about 30 minutes in atmosphere doing some Microtec, and then on Clio low flight, not necessarily atmosphere or low atmosphere on Clio. And this, so it's not as much fuel. The hydrogen is okay, and the quantum drive, well, we did any big jumps, and quantum is currently sucking up a lot of fuel on any ships, especially if you use a proper quantum drive like a VK00 or an XL1. You are down to it very quickly. So you see as well, red out. Just go back, push, give your pull your throttle back, and then you can do it. Okay, but this mission is definitely not good to me, so we can't do it. So we can't see the combat that I actually wanted to get into it to see how it actually does. Let's put in thrust coupled and see how long it takes till it breaks down, holds off, and stands still. Wow, that's a long time for couple mode to kick in to slow it down. 600, 400, 300. So just to let it slow down by itself, that takes almost 12 to 15 seconds as well. That took here out in with nav mode. Again, we're in nav mode, so let's kick in that shield. Take that coupled out again, because I fly decoupled, well, most of the times. There's certain moments where coupled is definitely the one you want to choose. This one's unfortunately didn't work. I shouldn't have done that. I lost some rep now, but yeah, that's okay to me. Well, let's see. Bounty hunting. HRT is but that's these are heavy support, extreme risk. I'm definitely not going to do extreme risk with this ship. No. Low roast is too low. Moderate is moderate. MRTs. Well, let's try an MRT with the ship and see what it does. Bebe piston. Bebe piston. Curious. So okay. Let's see what it does on ship combat.
I can't believe you're just walking away from a job like that. Foxhole needs people we can count on.
Yeah, dude, if you don't give me the markers, you can't really. I didn't, yeah, I want it. Oh, where are you going? Oh, it pulled me in. It thought I'm already there. Oh, well. Target's last known location, but we need to go to Clio first, please. Otherwise, that's gonna be complicated. Yes. No, not Microtec. Jeez. Sometimes. No, not Microtec. What the hell? Can I just have Clio first? What? Okay, alright. It's Microtec first. Okay, I give in. What can I do? What can I say? Okay. Now we're Clio. Clio for Clio. We'll clear you out. What says the cat in the box? Let me out. Okay. Let's reach target's locations and hope there aren't any cats, because they did not appreciate the joke. Oh, now I just see how much the hydrogen fuel just dropped. A lot. For maybe it updates. Maybe it has a little bit delay on updating with the hydrogen fuel, so I'm still not fully know where, what, or how much it actually uses. Um, I'll see. So we ate 8.6 now from 9. And we'll learn more about that. Okay. So this is an MRT we're going to do. Piston. We only have we call ballistics for this one. Oh, the nose pulls continuously down. Can you see that? I pull it up, I let it go, zip, and the nose pulls down. To ensure that you actually can see something. Oh. We passed the target. What do we got here? What do we got there? Let's clear out that small stuff first.
We're hit.
Eclipse. I haven't fought an Eclipse in a while. I think I just should go for the main target here. Otherwise, I might run out of ammo.
There goes my insurance premium.
And I mean, it's talent. Hot. Eat. The rockets get deflected well. Oh, it actually carries quite a lot of ammo. Oh, what's up? We didn't want to go to red or blackout in combat situations. Heat. Overheating. Cool down. Hello. Wow, what are you guys doing? Don't scratch my collar. How you call it? Scratch the paint. This is an MRT we're doing here. Oops, that was a lot of missing. Overheating. Cool down, slow down. Keep it on the tail. Okay. Wow, what you guys do? Uh-huh. Shooting the pilot. Right. Whoa, what was this? What's that? Did you see that? What was that? I didn't saw it. Okay, I still as a low. Okay, came back here. I was high above the ground. Then what? I smashed into the. Well. Okay. Well, I died. Last thing I saw myself plenty of height in us up the ground, but obviously it didn't end. Okay, I made the 1 hour without dying just around that, because it's now about 1 hour that this stream is running. And well, let's say I died. after the hour. Okay, so I could make my promise. I didn't want to, did not going to die. In the first hour of the stream. Okay. But oh, why would I do that? All right, well, so we will go back to there, and I will tell you as well, this was really a very short stream, and the aim was really to go for and do just some checking out this together with you and have a little glimpse on how it does, what it does. And I'm still very convinced in it, and I still really like the whole way of this ship is going and flying, and as well the looks of it. As I say, to me it's definitely a Jaguar E type. That where is the resemblance are coming from that ship. So while I'm going back, I am appreciating for you guys to join me here and to have this little glimpse into what this wolf is doing, and by saying and doing this and sit here into the capsule and going back to my ship. As I said, I managed it to survive 1 hour without crashing. Is it with low flights and doing all the different things I did with it, as well around the asteroid to test how it moves there. I did it. I died now in the end. In combat situation, I didn't got shot. I actually, at least how from my perspective, it didn't look as I actually hit the ground, but I hit the ground for whatever reason. So I thank you for watching, and I send out a very nice big 07 to all of you guys, and I wish you a very good morning and or a good night, and we will see us for the next stream. 07 or Citizen.